Hello my dear children, I welcome you all for today's class. In our previous class, we discussed about exercise 1.2 of the chapter Arithmetic Progression. Under that, we solved some problems from question number 3 and question number 4. Question number 5 was given to you as the homework. I hope you all done your works. Okay. Let us move on to the next question, that is sixth question. The sixth question is, check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. We have to check whether minus 150 belongs to this AP or not. So let us go for the solution. Firstly, write the given AP and let us consider minus 150 as nth term. We know the formula to find the nth term of an AP as an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So for that formula, let us write some data. Okay. So here first term a is equal to 11. Common difference d is equal to a2 minus a1. That means 8 minus 11, which is minus 3. So we don't know n. We have to find that. Right. So the last term we are consider minus 150 as the last term. Okay, let us substitute this data in the formula. We know that the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Right children? Okay, let us substitute. An is equal to 150. A is 11 plus. We don't know n. Keep it as it is. We know d, which is minus 3. So let us simplify the equation. So minus 150 is equal to 11 plus into minus 3 into n minus 1. Right children? Okay. So let us rearrange the equation. Shift this term to left side and minus 150 to the right side, because we have to change the sign into positive. So minus 3 into n minus 1 will become plus 3 into n minus 1. 11 will be as it is, plus 150. So 3 into n, 3n, minus 3 into 1, 3. So 11 plus 150, which is 161. So shift this minus 3 to that side and this becomes 3 is equal to 161 plus 3. So 3n is equal to 161 plus 3, 164. So n is equal to 164 divided by 3. So observe the value of n here. So it is 164 divided by 3. Is it true, children? No. Do you think why? Yes children, n should be always positive integer because n represents the number of term here. No? So it should be positive integer. So what is our conclusion? Yes, minus 150 is not belongs to this AP. Therefore, n is not perfect here to represent the term minus 150. Therefore, minus 150 is not belongs to you understand, children? Okay, let us go for the next question. Okay, children, your 7th question is, find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. Here, 11th term of some AP is given, which is 38, and 16th term of that AP is also given, which is 73. Using this data, we have to find the 31st term of the same AP. Do you understand the question, children? Okay, let us go for the solution. So firstly, we have to write the given data. So 11th term is given. So we consider the 11th term as 11 is equal to 38. So do you know the general form of A11, children? Yes. A plus 10D is equal to 38. A plus 10D is the general form of A11. Right, children? Okay. Let us consider this as equation 1. In the same way, A16, which is 16th term, A16 is equal to 73. So general form of A16 is A plus 15D is equal to 73. Let us call it as equation 2. In our previous class, we already discussed how to solve the linear equation in 2 variables. Right, children? Let us apply the same solution here. Okay. So take these 2 equations. A plus 10D is equal to 38 and A plus 15D is equal to 73. So let us change the sign. All are plus. So let us take it as minus. Okay. So A gets cancelled because plus A and minus A. The sign of bigger number is minus. So 15 minus 10 is minus 5D. Is it right, children? Okay. So here also 73 is a bigger number and sign is minus. Put minus sign. 73 minus 38. It is 35. Right, children? Okay. So D is equal to minus 35 divided by shift minus 5 to this side. So it comes to its denominator. So both are minus. So minus minus gets cancelled. So 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens are 35. So D is equal to 7. Now we obtain the common difference of some AP is 7. Right, children? Let us apply the value of D in either of these equations. So put D is equal to 7 in equation 1. So let us consider equation 1. A plus 10D is equal to 38. So A plus 10 into 7 is equal to 38. So A plus 10 sevens are 70 is equal to 38. So let us take plus 70 to that side. So and it becomes A is equal to 38 minus 70. Okay. Here also bigger number sign is minus. Put minus first. Then 70 minus 38. 70 minus 38 is 32. So the first term is also obtained as minus 32. Now we obtain the necessary data to find the given AP. So let us substitute these values to our nth term formula. Okay, children. So D is known and A is also known. So let us gather the data as A is equal to 32, D is equal to 7. They are asking for 31st term. So N is equal to 31 and we have to find A31. Right children? Using this data, let us find the value of A31. That means 31st term. So we know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is our formula. So let us substitute the data to the formula. So we have to find A31. A is known, which is minus 32. N is also known, which is 31 minus 1. So D is 7. Right. So minus 32 plus 31 minus 1 is 30 into 7. So minus 32. So 37s are 210. Is it right children? Yes. Let us subtract 32 from 210. So bigger number is positive. So answer will be positive. So if we subtract 32, so what will be the answer? Yes. 210 minus 32. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 10 minus 3 is 7. Only 1 is remaining here. So which is 178. So A31 is equal to 178. So therefore the 31st term of some AP is 178. Do you understand children? Okay, let us go for the next question. Okay children, your 8th question is, an AP consists of 50 terms of which third term is 12 and the last term is 106. Find the 29th term. The method of solving this question is just same as the 7th question. Here the last term means 50th term. So take 50th term as A50 and just proceed the same method in same as question number 7. Okay children, so let us go for the 9th question. If the third term and 9th term of an AP are 4 and minus 8 respectively, which term of this AP is 0? So here the given is third term and 9th term of some AP. So which are 4 and minus 8 respectively. We have to find which term of this AP will be 0. Okay children? Do you understand this question? Okay, let us go for the solution. Very first, write the given data. Third term means A3 is equal to 4. So general form of A3 is A plus 2D is equal to 4. Call it as equation 1. In the same way, 9th term A9 is equal to minus 8. General form of 9th term is A plus 8D is equal to minus 8. Call it as equation 2. Now, let us consider these two equations. A plus 2D is equal to 4. A plus 8D is equal to minus 8. So, firstly, change the sign. First term get cancelled because plus A and minus here. So, bigger number sign is minus. So, we have to do subtraction here. So, 8 minus 2 is 6D. Here both the sign are same. So let us do addition. So 8 plus 4 is 12. So D is equal to 12 divided by minus 6. 6 ones are 6 twos are. So consider this minus sign. So D is equal to minus 2. Now we find the common difference of this AP. So put D is equal to minus 2 in either of these equations. So put D is equal to minus 2 in equation 1. So equation 1 is A plus 2D is equal to 4. So A plus 2 into minus 2 is equal to 4. So minus into plus minus 2 twos are 4 is equal to 4. Shift this 4 to that side. So A is equal to 4 plus 4. So A is equal to 4 plus 4 is 8. So now we get the first term of this AP. So A is equal to 8. So we have the necessary data now. So let us take the data. A is equal to 8. D is equal to minus 2. What we have to find now? So which term of the AP is 0? So we have to find n, value of n. So take an is equal to 0. Right, children? Now write the formula. We know that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So substitute the given. So an is equal to 0. A is equal to 8 plus n is unknown. Keep it as it is. D is equal to minus 2. So now simplify. 0 is equal to 8 plus into minus minus 2 into n 2n minus into minus plus 2 ones are 2. So 0 is equal to 8 plus 2 10 minus 2n. Shift this 2n to this side to make it as positive. So 2n is equal to 10. So n is equal to 10 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 5s are. Therefore n is equal to 5. Now it is clear that fifth term of this AP is 0. Therefore fifth term of this AP is 0. Do you understand, children? Okay. Let us go for the next question. Okay, children. Your 10th question is: the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. Do you understand the question, children? Here, the 17th term of the AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. It means the 17th term of this AP is 7 more than the 10th term. What we have to find here? We have to find the common difference of this AP. Okay, let's go for the solution. So 17th term, that means A17 is equal to 7 more than the 10th term. That means A10 plus 7. 17th term of this AP exceeds the 10th term by 7. So this is the equation. So let us write the general form of these two terms. A17 means A plus 16D. A10 means A plus 9D plus 7. side and this becomes 16D minus 9D is equal to 7. So 16 minus 9 is 7D is equal to 7. Shift this 7 to this side and it comes to its denominator. So 7 ones are 7 ones are. So D is equal to 7. Therefore, the common difference is 1. The answer of this question is very simple. Do you understand, children? Okay, let's go for the next question. 11th question is, which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39, etc. will be 132 more than its 54th term? Here we have to find the term which is more than 132 than its 54th term. Do you understand the question, children? Yes. So let us go for the solution. Firstly, write the AP 3, 15, 27, 39, etc. So let us take the first term 3, common difference A2 minus A1, which is 15 minus 3 is equal to 12. Common difference is 12. We don't know n. Right, children? So we have to find that term. And we don't know nth term also. Right? Okay. So let us take this condition. That means which term they are asking. That is nth term. That nth term is equal to 132 more than its 54th term. That means A54 plus 132. One of the term of this AP is equal to A54 plus 132. We have to find that term. Understand, children? Okay. So let us solve this. So let us take the general form of A54. So it is A plus 53D plus 132. So we know the first term is 3 plus 53 into D is 12 plus 132. 132 plus 3 is equal to 135 plus, so let us multiply these two. 53 into 12. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. 3 1s are 3, 5 1s are 5. So 6, 3, 6. The product of these two is 163. Now add these two. 6 plus 5, 11, 1 carry, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 6 plus 1, 7. So that nth term is 771. Now we know nth term, we know first term, we know the common difference. Now it is easy to find the value of n. So we know that the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Let us substitute the given data. An is 771, a is 3 plus, we don't know n, keep it as it is. We know d, that is common difference is 12. So shift this 3 to this side and this becomes 771 minus 3 is equal to 12 into n, 12n minus 12 ones are 12. So 771 minus 3 is 768 is equal to 12n minus 12. So shift this 12 to this side and it becomes 768 plus 12 is equal to 12n. Now add these two. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 carry. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 7 is equal to 12n. Now shift this 12 to this side and it becomes n is equal to 780 divided by 12. So 12 ones are 12, 12 6 are 72. So 6 carry 60, 12 5s are 60. So n is equal to 65. Now we know that the 65th term of this AP is 132 more than its 54th term. Do you understand, children? Okay, now we are come to an end of this class. Let's go for the homeworks. Okay, this is your homework, question number 8 of the exercise 1.2. The question is, an AP consists of 50 terms, of which third term is 12 and the last term is 106. Find the 29th term. Do this homework in your notebook, children. I hope you understand well today's class. Let's meet in the next class. Till then, take care.